So today's content framing question is, what does a deeper exploration of character reveal in two places to call home? So here is your new text. It is called Family Pictures by Carmen Lomas Garza. And so what I want you to do right now is I want you to, as usual, write down some notices and wonders just from the cover of this book. Alright, so now is the time you can pause the video, go to your classwork, and fill in that T-chart at the beginning, and I'm going to show you in just a moment. Alright, back at it with the classwork. Alright, so here you see your notice and wonder for the cover of Family Pictures, which you are looking at right now. So please type in here on your personal Google Doc what you notice and what you wonder. So now that you've written down your notice and wonders in the classwork, I just wanted to explain that the book Family Pictures by Carmen Lomas Garza is a collection of paintings and short descriptions of the artist's family. And the book is a Pura Belpré Honor Book, and the Pura Belpré Award recognizes the quality of books depicting Latino culture. Okay, and so this is a picture of Carmen Lomas Garza, who is the author as well as the artist of this book. She is a Latina, a woman of Latin American descent whose family came from Mexico long ago. And this book depicts and shows her family traditions. So here's a blurb from the artist and author, Carmen Lomas Garza, titled The Pictures in This Book. The pictures in this book are painted from my memories of growing up in Kingsville, Texas, near the border with Mexico. From the time I was a young girl, I always dreamed of becoming an artist. I practiced drawing every day, I studied art in school, and I finally did become an artist. My family has inspired and encouraged me for all these years. This is my book of family pictures. Book, I want you to answer these two questions, okay? The first question says, how does the author's note add to your understanding of the text and paintings in Family Pictures? So based on what you just heard, how do you understand better what this book is going to be about, Family Pictures? Okay. Second question is, how does the author's note clarify similarities and differences between Carmen Lomas Garza's work and Alan Say's work? So now I want you to compare what you now know about Family Pictures to what you know about Grandfather's Journey and Tea with Milk to see how they're similar, okay, and how they're different. All right, so now here is a read aloud of the page called The Fair in Reynosa. My friends and I once went to a very big fair across the border in Reynosa, Mexico. The fair lasted a whole week. Artisans and entertainers came from all over Mexico. There were lots of booths with food and crafts. This is one little section where everybody is ordering and eating tacos. I painted a father buying tacos and the rest of the family sitting down at the table. The little girl is the father's favorite, and that's why she gets to tag along with him. I can always recognize little girls who are their father's favorites. So now, after listening to the page, The Fair in Reynosa, I want you to answer these 4 questions. Okay, the first one says, who is the narrator of the text and how do you know? Second is, what is the setting? The third is, based on the text and illustrations, what can the text and illustration infer about Carmen Lomas Garza's feel about the fair in Reynosa? So again, I need you to use a feeling word. Based on the text and illustrations, what are your own opinions about the fair in Reynosa? So what do you think or feel about Reynosa or the fair in Reynosa, just from what you read and from looking at the painting? All right. So now this is the last part of your classwork for today before you get to your quiz. And now I want you to describe what the girl in the pink dress's point of view is. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in just a second of the girl in the pink dress, but I want you to be creative and use your imagination as well as your observation skills of looking at the illustration or the painting of describe to me what she sees, what you think she hears, what she smells, and what she feels. And please, I'm going to attach the image in Google Classroom as well as putting it on the video. Okay? So please look carefully at all the small details because you can make this part really creative. So here is the illustration painting of the fair in Reynosa. This is the little girl that I want you to look carefully, the little girl in the pink dress next to her father. And you see how she's looking over here, looking around. So I want you to describe what she sees and what she hears and what she feels. Okay. And I just want to show you details of this painting. All right, so here is your passage for handout 15A, which is the passage for New Read Assessment 1 for Module 3. This is a quiz, so please do your best. I am going to read the passage out loud to you, as well as the questions, so please pay attention, follow along in this video. All right, so the title of this passage today is Two Places to Call Home. Directions say, read the story below and then complete New Read Assessment 1. Goodbye, bedroom, cozy and small. Goodbye, picture books and stuffed animals. Today I'm going home, to the place my family comes from. Mama and I are going to Ghana. I am a little nervous, but Mama tells me Ghana is a very special place. Ghana is a small country on the west coast of Africa. My mother was born in Ghana. This will be my first time meeting my grandmother and grandfather. This will be my first time flying on an airplane. So many firsts. Up, up we go, high over the Atlantic Ocean. Outside my small window, the bright blue water slowly disappears under a carpet of fluffy white clouds. The airline attendants push carts of pretzels and drinks up and down the tiny aisles. They give us eye masks and headphones to help us sleep on the long flight. I plug the headphones into the special arm of my seat and listen to the music playing. It is a symphony above the clouds. Gently we land in the night. We telegraph my grandparents when we get off the plane. Then my mother and I step out and breathe in our country. As the warm, moist air greets us, Mama sighs, "Ah, what sweetness." We climb aboard a rickety old bus and travel to my grandparents' home. I'm not sure what to expect. The dust from the road swirls up through the open windows and dances around our heads. When we finally arrive, Grandfather is waiting for us outside the cattle fence. He calls out to me, "Tall boy, you've grown faster than the trees in my yard." He reaches down and wipes the dust from my sandals. He's wearing an outfit that looks like a dress. It's called a kente cloth. This is a special kind of clothing the people of Ghana wear for special occasions. But it's much more interesting than a suit jacket or a fancy dress. It's a book you wear. Every shape and color on the cloth is chosen to tell a story to those who see it. For my visit, Grandfather has made a special story cloth to wear. He's chosen a pattern of gold squares and black zigzags. In Kente, the color gold stands for strength, and black means family. When gold and black are woven together in a dress, they tell all who see it how important the strength of a family is. Grandfather winks at me as I run my hand over the bright cloth. He thinks I'm important too. Grandmother hears our voices. She rushes out of her round mud hat and greets me with a big bear hug. She's spent all morning preparing a stew of yams, onions, and goat meat. I've never eaten goat meat before. At first, I'm afraid to try it, but I'm glad I do. It has a nice, sweet flavor. The next day, grandmother and I head for the market in Accra. It's a busy place. My ears are filled with the sound of plantains frying on an open grill and the happy shouts of boys and girls playing soccer. Women with their big hats and baskets weave through the maze of bicycles like brightly colored toy tops. They smile at me and say, "Ma che," which means hello. Grandmother takes my hand in hers and swings it back and forth as we walk along. She tells me, "Beautiful boy, we'll remember these moments for many years." The week has passed too quickly, and the time has come to say goodbye. At the airport, grandmother gives me an extra long hug for the extra long trip. Grandfather kneels down and hands me a small package. It's my very own kente cloth scarf to wear at home. He's woven little hearts onto a black background. The cloth tells me and everyone who sees it the story of my family's love. I'll think of Ghana often. It's good to have two places to call home. Goodbye, warm yellow huts and shiny tin roofs. Goodbye, bold red skirts and gentle dirt beneath my feet. Today I'm going home to the place I come from. All right, so that is two places to call home. Now for our questions. All right, so here is your quiz. This is what it's going to look like for you on your screen when you are done watching this lesson video. Okay, so you'll see here it's assessment 15A, your new read assessment. The passage, two places to call home, is here. I added them at the beginning of the quiz so that you can refer back to the text when you're answering the questions. So you have a total of 8 multiple choice questions and 1 short response at the very end, which needs to be a paragraph. Okay? All right. So, number 1 says, who is the narrator of the story? A, the main character's mother, B, the main character's grandfather, C, the main character, or D, an unknown speaker. Number 2, what does the narrator mean by saying, today I'm going home in paragraph 1? A, the narrator grew up in Ghana and is returning there. B, the narrator is going to a place that is important to the family. C, the narrator is lost and is not sure where home is. Or D, the narrator is leaving Ghana. So again, I want you to pick the best answer choice, okay? Number 3, which sentence expresses the boy's feelings about going to Ghana? A, Mama tells Ghana is a very special place, paragraph 1. B, Ghana is a small country on the west coast of Africa, paragraph 2. C, I am a little nervous, paragraph 1. D, we climb aboard a rickety old bus and travel to my grandparents' home, paragraph 5. Number 4, which of the following statements is true? A, the boy's mother immigrated to Ghana. B, the boy immigrated to Ghana. C, the boy immigrated to the country where he grew up. Or D, the mother immigrated to the country where the boy grew up. This one's tricky. I want you to reread through those answer choices again and take your time. Number 5, how do Mama's words, "ah, what sweetness," help you understand her feelings? A, the words describe how happy Mama is to be back in Ghana. B, the words suggest that Mama thought the airplane was very stuffy. C, the words show that Mama is looking forward to eating her mother's food again. Or D, the words show that Mama loves her son very much. Number 6, how does the boy change because of his trip to Ghana? A, the boy is not afraid of flying in an airplane. B, the boy discovers he likes new foods. C, the boy learns he has 2 homes. D, the boy realizes his own home is best. Number 7, part A. What is the central message in the story? So we talked about how there can be multiple central messages, but I want you to pick the best one. What do you think the main lesson that the author is trying to teach you in this story? A, home is not a particular place, and you can have more than one home. B, traveling is a great way to meet new friends in new countries. C, it is important to show respect toward older people. D, modern technology makes it easy to explore many parts of the world. Now, number 7 for part B, which detail from the story best supports the central message you identified in part A? So again, finding evidence, A through D, you need to pick one that supports the central message you picked for part A. Okay? A, the boy uses an airplane to travel to Ghana. That's supposed to say airplane. Oops. B, many people greet the boy when he goes to the market with his grandmother. C, the boy and his grandfather have similar kente clothes. D, the boy refers to both Ghana and the place he lives with his mother as home. Now, for the final question, use details from the story to explain how grandfather's decision to give the boy a kente scarf affects the boy's feelings about Ghana. So from that question, right, that first sentence, we know that the boy's feelings about Ghana change from the beginning of the story to the end of the story. What makes his feelings change? Grandfather giving him the kente scarf. So now I need you to explain how grandfather giving the kente scarf to the boy changed the way he felt about Ghana from the beginning of the story to the end. That is the question you're answering. See how I broke down that first sentence and made it so that I understood what it was really asking me and what it was also implying, right? Use at least 5 complete sentences to write your paragraph and provide relevant textual evidence to support your explanation. So this is using the model TEEEE, your topic statement, which answers the question, making sure you answer the question, 2 pieces of evidence, and 2 pieces of elaboration. And you know those sentence starters by heart. All right. Good luck. Please, please, please take your time. And I will also put in the description of this YouTube video the exact minute and second of when I read the passage out loud so that if you want to listen to it again, you can do that before you begin.